News 8 celebrates the 2017 state basketball champion La Crosse Central Red Raiders.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. Coming off a state appearance and with a major Division I college recruit, La Crosse Central was tagged for most of the season as the #1 ranked team in the state in Division II. The Red Raiders responded to the high expectations, finishing a perfect 12-0 in the Mississippi Valley Conference. Major non-conference victories came against a Kakana team that they lost to in last year's state semifinals, Waunakee at the Midwest Players Classic, and a win on their home floor against the eventual Division I state champions, Stevens Point. At state came a rematch against Waunakee as the Red Raiders won 78-56 in the semifinals. And on championship Saturday, La Crosse Central outlasted Cedarburg 55-53 behind a 28-point performance by Kobe King. Although many on the roster heading their separate ways at the end of the school year, players no doubt will reminisce about this season for the rest of their lives. News 8's Brian McClune finds out why the Red Raiders consider themselves more of a family instead of a team.
The first time holding the trophy after you beat Cedarburg, describe that moment to me.
It was a dream come true for us. I mean, that's what we've been working for ever since we were young. So, I mean, that was probably the most exciting moment of our basketball careers up to this point. So, yeah, it was a great moment.
It's heavier than it looks, too. It's pretty heavy. But, yeah, just when Coach Birgit got to hold it up in front of all of us, you know, that was just a really special moment.
I mean, you guys are only 17, 18 years old. How does it feel being local heroes in this community?
I think it's a blessing for us just to, you know, be able to, you know, be someone that these little kids here can look up to. I'm just glad that, you know, we do the right things and you know, we're just good people, so that we just try to be the best, you know, role models we can be for these kids.
It's really cool to have little kids look up to you and idolize you, you know, just for playing basketball, but, you know, always try to do the right stuff so they have someone to look up to.
What is it like winning with this group, seeing that you guys are so familiar with each other and have played with each other for so long?
It felt like winning with a bunch of family members because we've been a part of each other's lives for so long. You know, we know each other very, very well, and it was just amazing to do it with people we care for so much.
I've heard the word family a couple times now come out of your guys' mouth. Is that truly how you feel about each other?
Yeah, that was one of our goals. I mean, if you watch with any team, usually the closest teams are the closest players who are closest with the coaches. I mean, I feel like that's how we were. We were a great team, but we were a great family on and off the court as well.
Even with the younger guys, Jordy, Johnny, Noah, you know, like we took them under our wing, sort of say, and we became a bigger family, I guess.
How much does it mean to you guys to, you know, have these goals and meet something that a lot of people wanted you guys to do?
It's great to go out on top like this with guys, and I mean, I don't even think that we've realized what we've done, and I think in a couple of years it's going to be even more special for us. So, I mean, these guys are going to be my brothers for a lifetime.
You know, I think it just really shows that, you know, if you put your mind to something, you know, you can achieve it. You know, it's amazing just to know, like when you look up there, when we come back here, it's going to say 2017 on it, and it's amazing just to know that all the hard work that we put in has finally paid off.
Thanks, Brian. At least 2 seniors from this team will continue to make headlines on the court as Kobe King joins the Wisconsin Badgers and Bailey Kale will play at Minnesota Duluth. On the morning of Championship Saturday, the Wisconsin Basketball Coaches Association named Kobe King the 2017 Wisconsin Mr. Basketball. King becoming just the second from the Cooley region to win the prestigious award. Welcome back. King, a part of this 7-man senior class that has forever left their mark in Central basketball history. From the state tournament in middle school to the gold ball this season. News 8's Colin Talbert hit the court to learn more about their journey.
This place, 45-3 over your 4-year careers. Just talk about what this place has meant to you guys.
I mean, it's like our second home. We put a lot of work in here through the off seasons, a lot of games played here. I mean, Coach always emphasizes don't lose on your home floor, so I mean, that's why we got that record.
Yeah, it's awesome playing here in front of the fans. They always come out and support, and I don't know, it's just crazy being here.
How big of an impact did Raider Nation have on this squad?
I mean, they've been behind us since day one, and they're best fans of the state for sure. I mean, they're showing up to games like hours before our games even started. So I mean, they're dedicated.
Do you guys remember your first time playing here?
I remember when they call you and you're supposed to go to a scorer's table, but I just ran right out on the court and the coaches had to pull me back because I just wanted to get out there so bad.
If you can think of maybe a funny story or just a cool story growing up, what's something that you can think of?
I remember 4th grade park and rec, we were beating the team 48-0, and we let a kid have the ball wide open lane and he pulled up for 3 and missed it, so we beat the team 48-0, and yeah, we've been playing together ever since.
If I asked you who the funniest of you 7 were, who would you say and why?
Definitely say Bailey. I mean, he's always cracking jokes and dancing in the locker room and stuff like that.
Mitchell's always got a smile on his face. He's always cracking jokes. Just sitting on the bench with him when, just like during the games, he's always making it a positive even from a negative.
Could you guys show me your impersonations of a Kobe King?
I could dunk it. Just kidding, I can't dunk. But I mean, he always gets lift on his shot, so I mean.
This old shot where he didn't get any lift on it and he kind of just chucks it, kind of cannonballs it, so kind of like that. Usually not really the outcome he always has, but.
How much have you changed from your freshman year to as seniors, as people, as players? What has this place kind of all done for you in your time?
Coming in as kind of like a young freshman, not really knowing what to do, but honestly basketball has played a big part in like me just growing as a person, just becoming a better person, and just like doing the right things on and off the court. I think it's really had an impact on me.
What do you want this community, this school, to remember of the senior class and the impact that you guys have left?
Just want them to remember that we weren't just good basketball players and we won state, but that we were also really good people on and off the court, and that we all made relationships and friendships forever, so I want them to remember that.
Thanks, Colin. What a 4-year stretch for this senior class. 86 total wins, 3 MVC titles, and a pair of trips to the Crosse Central. 2017 marked the 16th state appearance for the Central Boys basketball program. They captured their first WIAA championship since 1925 when Central knocked off Shawano 10-4, just 94 points less than the championship game 92 years later. Welcome back. In 2004, Todd Fergit was named the new Central Boys basketball coach. In his tenure on the sidelines, Fergit has used an experience off the court to be better on it. Brian McClune has more.
For 13 seasons, Todd Fergit has roamed the sidelines for the Central Boys basketball team, sometimes sitting, sometimes standing, but always teaching.
We tell kids, what they need to hear, maybe not what they want to hear. They're in the spotlight, and they have responsibility to be a great role model for all students.
And now we have a new direction for our country.
That type of approach follows Fergit off the court as well when he puts away the whistle and opens the textbook as a history teacher at the high school.
Kids in my classroom, I look at it as the same way I do the kids on our basketball team, is I try to work as hard as I can. I try to be the best role model I can be for them.
Fergit says coaching and teaching has helped him be better in both.
There's things I learned in the classroom, just how to maybe connect with the student, maybe a lesson that I did, and I thought, geez, that really worked well here. Maybe I'll try to apply that on the court. And there's also things that I've learned on the basketball court that I think of maybe a better teacher.
And the players notice his teaching styles are the same on and off the court.
I like having him as a teacher and a coach because I know he's going to push me in the classroom, and he has high expectations for me, so I know I have to work hard.
I'm probably a little bit harder on my basketball players, to be honest with you, but my expectations are high for all my students.
And whether it's winning a state title for the first time in 92 years or watching a student ace an exam, Fergit feels the same way.
To see the look on their faces, the joy, the sense of accomplishment, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Thanks to both Brian and Colin for their work on this special, as well as the entire News 8 sports team and everyone working behind the scenes. La Crosse Central Red Raiders, your 2017 WIAA Division II state champions. Thanks for watching this News 8 Celebrate special presentation.
We knew we wanted to be back down here, and we knew we didn't finish down here the way we wanted to last year.
It was a battle right till the end. That's kind of what we expected it would be.
A lot of emotion and the time that we spent together through these years, I'm just so happy that they could go out the right way, the way that they deserved.